All right. We are here. And I just want to say thank you all for joining us. We are here at Tyrone Davis Jr. and Lulu update. We have to get justice. Hashtag justice, justice, justice. All right. So it's a lot of new things that are coming up the pipeline about Tyrone Davis Jr. I never even know. I mean, these videos that are coming out now, I've never seen. Nobody have never seen. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never seen these videos. So I just want to say shout out to her. I appreciate her for all the hard work she's doing. I do have the phone lines that are open tonight. So if you guys want to come up here, you guys want to debate, you guys just want to talk, feel free to come up here. We want to know what you got to say about this. So I want to ask you guys another question. Do you guys feel like Lulu did it? Press 2 if Lulu did it. Press 5 if you don't know. You don't know. You don't know if Lulu did it. But press what would I say 1 if you feel like she did it. Where do you guys stand? I know every day, every second, you guys are changing your mind, and that's okay. I said 2. Okay. So press 2 if she did it. Some days you may feel like she did do it. You get more information. You may, say, I don't even know now. I thought she did it, but now after I hearing that, I don't know if she did it. Then you hear some other shit, and it's like, well, you know what? She did do it. She did. So it's one of those things. It's a roller coaster, but sometimes you have to go through the storm in order to get to the other side, right? So it is a fight. Sometimes when you're trying to get justice, it takes years, it takes time. So we are just going to be open ears to all information and all sources. All right. So we got a lot of 2s, we got a lot of 1s, we got a lot of 5s. All right. Well, press 8 if you feel like she did not do it. If you feel like he jumped out the car, that's what happened. Press 8 if he jumped out the car. She ain't do it. All right. Let me know where you guys stand. Feel free to come up here. Yeah, and Peach, if you out there, feel free to hit that link, Peach, because yesterday we was gonna role play, we didn't get a chance to finish. I want to finish that role play, honey. Okay, we got to do that. So let me play some of this video. Let's check some of this out.
Video, let's talk about it. Now, before I go to the next clip, I do want to give y'all a lot of clarity on what was going on. A lot of y'all was asking who was those people in the last video with Tyrone's father. That was Tyrone auntie, that was Tyrone cousin, and a young lady who was speaking and advocating for Tyrone.
So Tyrone auntie, Tyrone father, and Tyrone cousin, and a woman that was advocating. So you have 4 people. Okay, we know the father name is Big Tyrone Sr. We have talked and heard about him. What is the auntie name? Do you guys know the auntie that's in this video? So we can just put a name on it so we'll know. Let me know what's the auntie name. Who is the cousin they're talking about? Can you guys let me know the cousin? And also they said it was an advocate lady. Who is the advocate lady? I mean, let's do these names so we won't get so confused. All right, let's get these likes up. We can do better, okay?
Is his little sister. Now, this is very important because a lot of people felt like the Davis family.
Hold on, little sister. So Tyrone got a little sister. Okay.
Really didn't do that.
How old is his little sister? When you say how old is the little sister? She's still an adult, right?
Their footwork. The Gilchrist Police Department was very nice to the Davis family. In fact, they wanted to launch their investigation inside Gilchrist County because they thought something did happen in the cabin based on.
Did y'all hear that? The police felt like something did happen. The police felt like Lulu could have taken him out of there. The police felt like something was shady in the water, baby. That is what the police are saying.
The motive. And the motive was Lulu was very angry at Tyrone because his ex-girlfriend ended up texting him.
Did y'all hear that? They are saying Lulu was pissed off at Tyrone. She was pissed off at Tyrone. So tell me this, could you be so angry at somebody that it could cause you to physically harm them? Is that possible? Press 7 if you can be so angry at somebody, it could cause you to physically harm them. Do anger do that? Is anger that powerful when you're mad at somebody that you just grab some stuff and you want to strike them out? Words ain't enough. You feel like they hurt you, so now you want to hurt them back? Is that what people are doing out here? Is that possible? Wow. Wow.
Or he unblocked his ex-girlfriend. And not only that, the people in the cabin.
And I keep hearing about an ex-girlfriend. And I've asked you guys, who is this ex-girlfriend? They say he done unblocked the ex-girlfriend. So clearly, Lulu, I'm not saying it's your fault that Tyrone was talking to the ex-girlfriend, if he was, but seems like he was not getting it. I don't know. I don't know. Some people may say, well, if he was talking to the ex-girlfriend, then why did he take her to this, Christmas shit? I don't know. Sometimes when nigga do cheat, they treat you extra nice. They do extra nice shit for you after they get finished, messing around with another hoe. I don't know. But this is what this lady is telling me. I'm not making anything up. I'm getting this from another source called Nothing But the Truth. And I'm just giving my opinions from what she's telling me. And she have looked at the video footage. She have did her research and her reports. And I'm going to take what she says as face value until somebody can prove to me that what she's saying is a lie. Until then, on this live, I'm going to take what she's telling me as face value. And that's how I'm going to do it until you prove to me that this is a lie. Okay? So let's go.
A lot of commotions coming from Lulu and Tyrone. That was enough information for the police to launch their investigation to do a search of the cabin to see if a crime in fact took place inside the cabin. But no, Mr. Donald, the property manager, was acting like a crab.
Hold on, he black? Why did I thought he was white? So Don, the property manager, the cabin manager, is he black, y'all? Why I thought he was white. See, if he's black, this changes everything. He know he was looking at Lulu ass, all that jiggle. And she stayed with her toddies up. Honey. And they said, what they say. They said she's a slush head. Didn't they say she's a slush head? She's loose. Oh my God. Press 15 if that man is black. The owner of the cabin manager, he black. Press 15 if he black. Press 20 if he YT. Because I thought his ass was YT. If he's a nigga, this changes everything, y'all. Yeah. They fucking around. Yeah. You know what they say about it, honey. Okay. Oh yeah. Something is up. Now, why would a black man, why wouldn't he want to help get justice for another black man? This is your black brother, man. If your black brother died, you will want to help to get justice. But I guess, maybe he hit that too. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And I'm just going to be real about the situation. We be so money hungry trying to protect people's property. That ain't your business. The property manager even told the police officers that he wanted the Davis family off the property because they were bad for business. He said he don't want...
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, girl. Davis and family. Did he really tell y'all that? The cabin manager up there at that cabin place that they rented with all them damn sticky notes on there. It's a black man. He's the manager, not that YT woman. named Lori. It's a black man. And he told Davison, get the fuck off my property. Y'all bad for business. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. You ain't doing no investigating on my stuff. Get out of here. Yeah, he like, I know how these niggas are. Get out of here. Uh-huh. Girl, he probably thinking, see, when people rent that cabin, they're gonna be like, ain't this the place where that man died at? And then it's in that motherfucking woods. They're gonna have all type of scary stories. They're gonna have all type of scary stories. On a fireplace, can you imagine? They're in a fireplace and be like, you guys, back in 2025, a man got murdered here in this cabinet. You know what I mean? He probably don't want that shit, you know? We need to send a letter to Lulu talking about, we know what you did last winter. You know, somebody need to send a letter to Lulu talking about, I know what you did last winter. I seen you. Okay, somebody had to sing her. Shit. Uh-huh.
This situation hit social media, and the officer was like, well, it's going to hit social media, but I'm not going to put it out, because he said he don't want the cabin to have a bad reputation. Anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think.
I don't think a crime happened here, though, is what I'm gathering.
So, yeah.
If there's people saying that they left.
Yeah, well,
went
so
to a hotel.
There was a reported disturbance. The manager talked to the female. The female was distraught and crying, but said everything was okay. She was.
You see that? The black manager talking to the female. Lulu, he talks to the female, consoling her. And you know she came out with them them boobies all in his face. And she disabled with one foot. He like, oh yeah, this gonna be an easy one right here. You know, I need to console her. She ain't gonna run in these woods. You know what I mean? He should have called the cops, but see, he didn't want no attention there. So, you know, this is his fault because he should have called the cops, but Lulu sweet talked him. You know what I'm saying? And you know how she get down. They was probably drinking. You know how I get down. They say she's a slush here.
The one that was loading and unloading the car. Nobody saw him leave after that disturbance took place. Nobody's really talked to him either. And then,
ooh, ain't that creepy? Nobody saw him leave. Nobody talked to him either. Why was he so low key? Any other time on them videos, he was all laughing. Hell, Lord bless that laugh he got, right? But he stay laughing. He stay in anybody's face. He talk a lot. Boy, don't that boy talk a lot? He talk a lot. So it's kind of awkward to hear that nobody's seen him and he was just so quiet and he was just like almost like a ghost. Like he knew something happened, or you know what I mean? Like what's going on? What is going on? Why was he so ghosting? Ain't that weird when he's always the life of the party and always want to be seen? You know, he always want to be seen and shit. But I don't know what happened.
that was like 1 to 2 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock he was found on the side of the road. So somewhere between we last knew he was here and then where he was found. Either he was fine then, and then
That's why
everything else happened.
That's why we need to find out if he did go to a hotel room, but who we can get some surveillance.
Right. So they don't have cameras here.
And what about the car? Do we know what kind of car she was driving? What tag number? So I can pull it up on.
I don't
see. Some cameras are good enough where you can see inside the car.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got records of that, but he said that anything else, we're gonna have to have a subpoena.
Well, we got her. Is it? I'll find out from the family. Is that the family over there?
Yes.
You get what vehicle they were driving? What vehicle they were in?
An Infinity. It's on a picture. Hers. The girl. The possible suspect. Yeah, it's her vehicle.
Woo! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? The possible suspect, girl. That came from the cops. That's the headline. The cops called Lulu the possible suspect. Ooh, did y'all see that? That came from the cops, honey. The cops ain't just gonna say a possible suspect without having a reason to back that thing up like a Mack truck. Did y'all hear that? A possible suspect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Where's she? Is she from she's from Orlando?
Orlando. Yeah, they don't have numbers.
Is she all added into the call and all that? Let me look. The only reason I can get on David, I'll do some LPR checks.
Would the investigation team be able to go in there and look to see if it's like blood splatters and stuff like that in the cabinet?
Papa 634, 1 second. 016 65 10 00 1048.
Blood spatter. Oh my God. Blood spatter. They think it's blood spatter in them cabinets. They think it's blood spatter. Okay, but I thought when they found Tyrone, they said it was no blood, right? So what they do, patch his head up? Did they put some alcohol on that thing? Did they patch his head up? I don't know, honey.
Good.
So I want to know, Lulu, did y'all have a physical fight? Lulu, did you put your hand on him? Lulu, when the last time you hit Tyrone? Lulu, did y'all have a physical fight within 24 hours of him being under the bridge? Did y'all have a physical fight that week? Huh? Can you answer that?
26. Yeah, so we're starting an investigation, so we're having to go through everything, starting brand new. Obviously, we just now learn about this, so there will be everything that we can do, we will do, and so it's just starting off. I'm going to call our investigations, and we'll start going through everything and figuring out what we can figure out. Does that make sense? I know I can't give you a whole lot of answers right now.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure.
So family's gone. So what next?
He is black, girl. That's the guy right there. I need to get what's his name? What? Look, I need y'all to get these likes up. Okay? It's a damn shame. It's only 93 likes up in here. Get this likes up to 500. Y'all are playing with me tonight. I didn't come up here late this night not to get the likes up. All right. The more y'all get the likes up, the more we can share the story. The more eyes are on Tyrone, the more people can talk about it. The more, people need to come back and talk about this damn story. So y'all need to do y'all thing and get the damn likes up. Y'all sitting up here looking at it, but y'all not liking it. And most of y'all are black, and that's sad. Y'all don't even know how to like a like button. Damn. Whew.
Steps via the subpoenas or?
Yeah, so if we can't.
Oh, he do sound gay. Shit. See, I was judging him based on him just, honey, but see, that's Florida. See, you don't know who. He sounds sassy as hell, but he could still have a thing for women, right? They said a gay men like women anyway. So I don't know. Maybe he relate to Lulu because she's a woman, and he was like, yeah, girl, these niggas ain't shit. I don't know. Okay, girl. As soon as he talked, I was like, "Nah, I don't see him being into Lulu like that." Nah, I don't see him being in Lulu like that. Or maybe he putting on. You think he acting gay, so it can throw us off? Cause you know how them straight men they act gay to throw you off.
Get any information further than what you've already provided, then we need more information. So I'd like to talk to the witness that called you or texted you and told you that there was a fight or a disturbance. And then the lady who cleaned the room, I'd like to talk to her as well about what she found. If there's anything, you would think that somebody would say something, but then again, you don't know. Like people come here and stay and party and stuff, so maybe it's not odd to see blood here or there. You know what I mean? Not that anything's negative like with her, but just like sometimes like if you see a lot, it takes a lot more to stand out to you to be like, oh, hey, this is weird. And if there's no cameras around here, then obviously we can't get cameras of them of leaving or anything like that. But yeah, basically the people that saw them together like that day, the person that called and said something about the disturbance, and then the cleaner. Anything else?
And then you guys need access to the cabin, right? So that'll need to be in there, right? Okay. So just whenever I get those, I would need to like scan those over to like our legal people, and we would just go from there.
So who is your cleaner?
Who are my cleaners?
Yeah, is your company?
No, I have built in there. Just like individuals from around Gainesville, High Springs area.
Okay. Do you know which one cleaned that one that day?
Yeah, I do.
The light filled.
The light. Sorry about that commercial. You know how they coming. Ooh, honey, what do y'all think about this? Ooh, it's so much to uncover. So much. You think he gonna let them get in those rooms so we can find out if it's blood around there? You know? Maybe it's a fingernail.
We don't need a subpoena for that. Can you tell us who that is?
For the name, I think I do need that. Yeah, from my understanding.
See, he's giving them a hard time. If you don't got nothing to hide, let the man up in there to see if it's any blood. Why he talking about you need a subpoena? You need a subpoena. Do you say that when the man's coming knocking on his door? Huh? He just bend on over, right? So have that same attitude. Just let him go in. Shit. Okay.
From just the call that I was just on, and we want to, of course, like we'll have her speak, but we want to kind of keep it away from the team as much as possible, if need be.
Amy away from the team.
Like where it's not impacting them.
Well, it's gonna hit the news. You know what I mean? Like a news outlet's gonna hit this. I'm not saying we're gonna put it out there, but it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like if y'all trying to keep it low key, you know what I mean? It's gonna be out of our hands if the news outlet hits this. Especially if you got a man jumped on the side of the road. You know, last person was seen a lot.
That black gay man is horrible. It's a person that's dead and he's worried about his reputation working there versus trying to get justice for a man that was taken out of here. You know, what type of shit is that? Oh, but I guess he gay, huh? They only gonna look out for their kind. Is that what it is? They only gonna look out for the LGBT. What type of shit is this, huh?
Bob was here. But that's a possibility.
Okay. Do you guys know when we'll have those subpoenas?
We're working on it. It's not always the fastest process, but I mean, I'd like to have it today.
Okay.
And as soon as possible.
Okay.
Who does it need to be made out to?
To me, I mean, Donald Payne, or
Are you the
it's a
owner?
company. I'm the general manager for this property.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Girl, his boyfriend probably the owner, right? And look at him. He's sitting there with his arms folded. You know what that mean? The body language. He got something to hide. Why is he's standing there with his arms folded? Ain't that guilty when somebody's standing with their arms folded just rocking? This is a person that's dead. And look, he got his eye with them shades on because he's probably was doing drugs. He probably high as a damn kite. His boyfriend probably the manager. Who is the real manager? Is it a white man? I believe it's a white gay man. Okay. Who how did he get that job? Huh? See, him and Lulu, they got the same hoe ass spirit. You know what I'm saying? They got that Jezebel spirit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting they got that Jezebel spirit, honey. Okay. Ugh. Some rubbed me the wrong way about him. He never took them glasses because he got something to hide. He probably a demon. I don't know. Could be a whole demon under there, baby. You know? Snatching souls. Oh, God.
is it okay to put the owners? I mean, not the owners, but
You can put hotel equities on it. Hotel equities, I can spell it out for you if you need that, but hotel equities, just our like managing partner.
I was thinking about, what's it called? Postcard stuff?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah, we'll probably just make it out a postcard cabin.
That's what the postcard cabins go press screens to identify it. That's okay.
Okay. All right. You got his name already?
Yeah, I got his.
Okay.
You said the people that are currently staying there, they leave at 1.
Yeah, and then we have someone set to come in at 4.
Okay.
Which we would need to, I guess, know, like, if we get the subpoena today, like, if we need to, like, cancel those guests, like, if you guys would be in there, you know, for X amount of time, like, we would need to figure it out because a lot of our guests travel in. They're not, like, locals or anything.
Right, yeah, no. Well, it all depends how fast we can, how fast we get this paperwork.
We're sold out. Like, we're a very busy place.
Oh, that's a good thing.
It is.
What's the cabin number? Because we're going to need to put that on our paperwork.
Yeah. 20, right? Lawrence.
So it's 20, cabinet number 20. If y'all go book there, book cabinet number 20.
And then just for the family, like they would just like have to like leave the property.
They've already left.
Yeah, I think they're back. So.
Oh, they are back.
Yeah, so we would just like have them, and we would just work with you guys as we like move forward.
You heard that? They said, I think the Davidson family should storm up there. They should have stormed up there. Child, if I was part of the Davidson family, I would have had my auntie Natasha. Girl, do y'all remember that scene in Color Purple when the daughter, God is trying to tell you something. God is going to tell you something. Maybe God is trying. What's that song she was singing, y'all? Remember, she was in that road and she was going to that church and she bust up in that church. Wasn't it? God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. What's that song? Girl, I would have came through with my auntie Natasha and we 500 deep, honey. We would have walked that thing. We would have had the cameras out. Shit. Okay. Oh, we would, honey, y'all had to call the cops and everything. It would be a big ass scene. Yeah, I want to talk to the news. Yeah, my nephew, I believe, possibly died in this cabin 20 by his girlfriend Lulu, and they won't even allow the cops to go in there to find anything. They've been very rude to trying to get justice for another black man. How dare, honey, I would have made a motherfucking scene, honey. Hell yeah. Channel News will be all up on here, honey, okay? Hell yeah. Okay, God is trying to tell you. What is that? Can y'all please tell me the song on Color Purple where the daughter go into the father church? What's the name of that song? What's the name of that song, y'all? Shit. Y'all don't know Color Purple? Maybe y'all too young. Y'all too young. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the damn likes up. Also, I did said it right. God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Yes. Yes. I think that would have been so powerful, right? That's what I would have did, honey. I would have been singing church songs as a whole, walking down the street singing church songs, because that right there is powerful. Shit, them people in that building 20, they would have came out hearing all that church song. They would have been like, yes, please go in there. We're so that black gay man would have came out there and try to stop him. Honey, I get one of my homeboys to knock his ass right out. Shit. Get one of my homeboys to knock him right out. But if we ain't gonna do no violence, I just get a gay homeboy to distract him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find out his type. When I find out his type, maybe he like him white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he sound like he like him white. You know what I mean? A white Trump supporter. He want a white mega. I hired me a white mega escort to take him back in the woods and drill his ass right to the sunset. You gotta take him away so he won't hear the noise. I don't know if you'll put some earplugs in his ears and tell him, my fetish is for you to listen to these ear pods. I want you to listen to my music while I knock your boots out or some shit like that. Or you're going to have to take him away so he won't hear all that singing, all that commotion. Get his ass distracted, one or another. It's always two ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Come put the confusion down.
What if instead of designing thumbnails, you could just paste your...
Damn, here we go with these commercials. Shout out to T. Gave us $5, baby. Super sicker. That's what I'm talking about. Chat, it's in. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Lord, I'm getting blessed. I love it. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Okay.
I did leave. I don't know what's going on now.
Now, before I end this video, I do want to give y'all a sneak peek on the next clip that I'm about to show.
We hear that, and we asked for his phone. I don't have his phone. I knew you guys were going to do this, and you guys don't even know what happened. And then she blurts out, he's the one jumped out the fucking car. Uh-oh. And it startled everybody. The neurosurgeons are saying that the injuries, the trauma to his brain is not consistent with a slip and fall. He has a laceration.
You heard that? The injuries to his brain is not, it don't match with a slip and fall. He ain't slip and he ain't fall. Okay. So that's from the medical people. They say he did not slip and he did not fall. So that theory is out from the injuries. So Lulu, your ass is it, girl. Ooh, you had a little run. I knew you thought it was safe at one point, right? You had a little relief, girl. But nah, look like we back on that ass. Okay, belt to ass for you. Okay. Ooh, did y'all hear that?
In the top of his head. I mean, a big bruise in the top of his head. There's fracture in the top, fracture in the back. There's swelling on the brain, and they don't expect him to recover. Her story has changed a couple of times. She called one friend and said it happened at the cabin.
Yes.
What? She called? Ring the damn alarm. Hashtag it happened at the cabin. She called one friend, and that one friend told the Davison family, I'm assuming, it happened at the cabin. It happened at the damn cabin, child. Ooh. See, it's so much. It's so much.
I'm the father. And that she drove off to give him space. But then we thought to call the cabin today, and the the property manager said he was here Saturday. There were witnesses by the cabin that heard the commotion, argument. They heard banging, and then
they heard banging. What was banging? Who was banging? What was banging? Who was banging? They heard banging. Banging. Man, that sounded like a big fight. Damn. They was up in there like goddamn bears up in that thing, just banging it out. Moving, commotion, banging it out, honey. Oh, something physical happened. And she talking about it's a damn accident. Yeah, accident that her ass caused. Huh.
They never saw him. She loaded the car. They did a knock on the door. She said everything was fine. Then the witnesses saw her loading the car because it was checkout time. They never saw him. They said they thought they heard him calling for her to come back in. She never went back in, and then eventually they saw the truck drive out, but the witnesses don't recall seeing him actually get to the car. But the scratches that he has is to his back. Back his head, all his back. Back his head. And like there's nothing on elbows, nothing in his hands, like where he would have tried to brace himself jumping out of a car or whatever.
Okay. Do you know if they use his vehicle?
So, honey, my head is just racing. So, according to this story, Tyrone was cheating, or he was talking to an ex-girlfriend. She got mad. They fought over that, and I'm assuming she broke up with him. And from her story, he jumped. But then from other people are saying that she told some of her friends that she made a mistake and did it at the cabinet. So what were they tussling? And then she slammed his head on something, by pushing him, but she ain't mean to kill him. Maybe they were just tussling and it just happened. But she don't want to report it like that because she don't want to get in trouble. I mean, what is going on? How can she get away with this? What is going on? And then how she move is so suspicious because she's so fucking quiet. She's so quiet. Like she knows she did wrong. But feel free to hit that link if you guys want to say something. I'm waiting for you guys to hit that link. Peach, if you're out there, hit that link. This is the time you guys will want to come up. This is the time that you guys will want to come up, honey. The manager interfering with the criminal investigation. Who is his boss? His boyfriend. I'm going to say his man until I see different, honey. He probably got a white boyfriend and say, handle that nigga shit, Those your people. He's like, all right, boo. I don't know, honey. There's something fishy going on. How did she overpower him? That was a strong guy. Easy. When you tussling and you push somebody, I mean, she still got a thick back. Shit, she got some weight on her ass. You can push somebody into something and it hit them and hurt them. I don't know if she actually hit him with something. People say it could have been the fire extinguisher. But just because you're strong don't mean that you're invincible. Every strong human can get taken out, especially if you're aiming at their damn head. I mean, can you build a bunch of muscles in your head? Press one if you can build a whole bunch of muscles in your head. I can understand if it was in his arm or in his abs or in his back, but this is his goddamn head. You cannot build muscle in your fucking head, y'all. In the back of your damn head. All of us we all got skeletons and sense spot in our back of our head. Shit. I don't care how big that head is. I don't give a damn how meaty that head is. It's still vulnerable to get cracked. Okay, they said his head was cracked as fuck. Okay. So I don't know what y'all talking about. They said so now it didn't happen in the car. I thought it would happen in the car because Jackson said that it happened instantly. But according to this girl and her reporting, she feels like it happened in the captain. So I don't know where this shit happened, but from her story, her perspective, and that's what we're looking at now because we're covering her material. It happened allegedly at that damn cabin. That's what she's saying. But the manager, that black gay dude, he won't let them do anything without no subpoena. So all the evidence is probably gone now. So how would they ever find out something happened at that cabinet unless there's still dents? I mean, if they was bumping and thumping, could it be a dent on the wall or a dent in that damn cabinet that we can find out? You know, you know. All right, they said on Joe Page he has single. Really? When did he do that? hmm So when the last time his family heard from him? Was it that night? Did they hear from him Saturday? Do you guys know that? Did any of his family and friends hear from Tyrone Saturday? Like when the last time anybody on Tyrone's side talked to him? Do you guys even know the last time they talked to him? If y'all know the last time they talked to him, can y'all please put in the chat? Like when the last time somebody actually talked to Tyrone on Saturday? Did he go all day without talking to anybody? Was that normal for him to do? You know? When the last time somebody talked to his ass? They said my dad used to say there's no rules in fighting. Grab whatever to protect yourself. I'm just saying this could have been one of the cases. Well, of course, they say they always fighting. Somebody said blood stains never go away. Okay, what if you bleach it? Okay, I be watching the movies, they bleach it. Can't you bleach that shit? You can't bleach it? Mm. In the video, T1 said he was a OTP. When he was decorating. What's that? In the video, he said he was on the. What is OTP? What that mean? I don't know what that mean. Getting hit near or the temple really hurts. It happened in the car. She's not the credible hawk. She acts like it. Y'all have never popped someone. She did just with the object. Yeah, anybody can get popped in the head. Yeah. Mm-hmm. On the phone. Okay. See, I'm old. See, I don't know about them OPTs and TPPs. So on the phone, he told somebody he on the way. Well, who was okay? Well, why the person he was on the phone? Why haven't they came forward? Why the person didn't say, you know what? I was the last person on the phone with him, and this is what he said. Blah 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 blah. They beach it, but they always gonna be a spot somewhere. Well, shit, you better go to that 20 here and find out what's going on. Why don't y'all get one of them psychic people? What that fucking psychic say? Don't y'all talk to them psychic people on the internet? They talking about Tyrone be coming to them in the night and they sleep and they be talking. What the psychic people saying now? Is Tyrone coming to them anymore, or he stopped showing up? You know, shit. Since they know so damn much, ask them. Did it happen in the cabinet? You know how y'all do with them. You're not old, we're seasoned. Well, shit. Look, this how I feel about it. I'm old as fuck. Y'all get offended with the term old. I don't get offended with that. You know, oh. I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody gonna weaponize old on me because it ain't gonna do shit because I say I'm old. I don't give a damn. You know, I'm not trying to be out here doing shit. I don't give a damn. I'm old, honey. I'm old. Old. I'm not offended with that. It says she never came back out since Polo. They could have missed some blood. Well, I don't know, honey. I don't know. So, like I said, if you guys want to hit that link, I'm tired of asking y'all to hit the damn link to come up. I'm old too, GG. Yeah, I'm some old motherfuckers. Okay. I used to be young, you know. I remember when I was young. Do I want to go back to being young? Yes, I would love to go back to being young. I would love to do my 20s again. Yes, I would. Shit. Man, I want to do my 20s over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Man. I miss my 20 ass waist. You know, when I was 20, honey, my waist was small. Shit. But I like my big ass. I like this big old ass I got. I want this big old ass with that 20 tiny waist. I want a mix match, okay? I want to keep all my knowledge I got, but just do the 20s again. Yeah. Yeah, I want to run that back. I want to run that back. They have a special light. Well, get on it. Get on it. Y'all need to go there tonight then. Shit, what we waiting on? What we waiting on? What we waiting on? Y'all need to go there tonight. Mm-hmm. Well, Gigi, when they can arrest Lulu or find what happened to him. Gigi, when they can arrest Lulu, I don't know when they're going to arrest her. You know, she's doing a good job with shutting up. They have chemicals that can tell if certain chemicals are present. Well, y'all need to get on it. Y'all need to get on it, honey. I will shit. Why did none of y'all rent the cabin out? That would have been a good idea. Why didn't none of y'all rent the cabin out? Why didn't the Davidson family rent the cabin out? I would have rent that damn cabin out. I'm gonna find a way in cabin 20, honey. Okay. I will rent that cabin out. I'll go on the internet, be like, listen, y'all, this was the cabin that Lulu and Tyrone was in. I'll be like, look at this. Look at this goddamn dent. This was the dent that she pushed him. She probably kicked him with that fucking boot. Shit. With that big ass cast. Do y'all think that cast can be used as a weapon? That big ass boot she got? Considering her foot is well, she probably used that cast and go upside his head. Isn't that a good secret weapon? That's a good ass secret weapon. Okay. Gigi, it sounds like that she still did it the way they're talking about in that cabin. Yeah, she did that shit. You know she did. If she didn't do it, wouldn't you be out here getting justice for your man? Man, if I did not do that stuff, I'd be like, I want justice for my man. I know he didn't get hit by no damn car. I want to know what happened to my man. That's my husband. What happened to my man? I want to know. I'll be active because that's my man and I want answers. Why I don't know what happened to my man. But she keep on saying he jumped out and he was Humpty Dumpty and fell on his head. That's what she keeps saying. But people are saying that's a damn lie. That's a lie. She want people to believe. That's a lie. So yeah, that's where we at now. I take your man. I know that's right, Stevie. If you can take my man, you can have him, honey. But Stevie, if my man provide me a lifestyle and he give me a whole bunch of money and shit, then you can't. I'm not giving up that. No, I'm gonna have to knock your ass out, Stevie. Shit. It ain't nothing personal, nigga. You trying to take my spot. Now, if my man had you for a night, I don't give a damn. But now you trying to take my spot. He's spending money on you. Oh yeah, that's a problem. That's my money. Okay, that's my money. That's a motherfucking problem. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. I don't know where Lulu is these days, honey. She's out hiding. It says, I'm not saying she's done anything. I'm not gonna put that on me. It's innocent to proven guilty. Well, that's how you go, boo. That's how you go. But it's guilty until you proven innocent. That's the American way. Innocent until proven guilty. But I think America is corrupt, and clearly that's not even working. Do you know in certain countries it's guilty until you prove yourself innocent? That's just American talk. So nah. All signs point to her. Considering this video, and then how she's acting, she's so damn quiet. She ain't out here trying to get justice. People don't believe that he fell. If he fell and bust his head, then it don't match it up for the injuries. The injuries don't match up with it, boo. Okay? So you need to explain that. And you should want answers from your examiner. Why don't it explain that? I want to know what happened to my man. Hell. Press 3 if you want to know exactly what happened to your man. Press 9 if you wouldn't give a damn. I want to know what happened exactly to my man. I couldn't sleep at night. I need to know exactly what happened, what time, how was it caused. Nah. I want to know. I want to know. I need to know. I need that. I need that. Gigi said she's singing. It's a man. Child, what is that? I don't know how to pronounce that shit. You may have him once, but I got him. Oh, Monifa, girl. That's not how you spell Monifa. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. He's mine. He's mine. You made him have him once, but I got him all the time. He is my man. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, hell yeah. That's how I'm feeling, girl. If I had a man and he got a billionaire, and he supplying my lifestyle, yes, I'm gonna be just that. If he cheat on me, I'm still stand down. Shit, I know what I'm in for. Hell, I'm not gonna come out to the internet and complain about he cheating. No, I'm not gonna cry victim. I know what I signed up for. I know what type of man I married. I know what type of man I got with. So I'm not gonna act stupid, and cause a big scene. Hell no, I know who I got. So hell yeah, that's exactly how I'm gonna feel. Or we can go to Brandy. That boy is mine. You need to give it up. I had about enough. Let me tell you that boy is mine. Okay? Back in the day, girls used to make a lot of songs about, staying with a cheating ass man and the boy is theirs, That's just how things were back in the day, honey. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the energy I'm gonna give him. It says she was stacking his money. Whoa, was she? Who is she too? I don't know. That's not who she's speaking of, I don't think. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all get these likes up. Come on. Come on, get the likes up. I saw it on Facebook today. Well, I don't know what you're saying. There's so much on shit on Facebook, girl. I can't keep up. But I know y'all got to get these likes up. Y'all up here listening to me and stuff like that. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. They said gold digger. You know what? Call it what you want. But I tell you one thing, I'm with that man because I like him and I love him. I got plenty of options of a whole bunch of men that want to take care of me, baby. But I say no. Okay. I don't want just any man taking care of me. I gotta like him in order to accept that offer. If I'm spending a man's money, he should be thankful because that's me letting him know I like him. Okay. When I call a man and I ask him I need help and he need to help me with, I don't even say you need to. I just say, oh, baby, the light bulb went off. Then you know what he gonna do? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm about to go to Home Depot and get it. Small shit like that. It turned into big shit because he want to do for me. And I will allow him to do for me if I like him. But if I don't like the nigga, I'll be like, no, that's all right. I got this. I don't need you to do nothing for me. A nigga I don't even like can't even offer me a penny, boo. Okay, they can't. I'm not going on no dinner with no man I don't like. No, thank you. Okay, so honey, if I'm spending his money, if he's doing for me and I'm allowing it because I like him. All right, I'm not just with that man for the money, but yes, that's a big part of it. Hell, I want a man that's gonna do some husband duties. Okay, yeah, hell yeah, shit. What the fuck you think this is? Now, if you get with a man and you paying his bills, that's on you, boo. Okay? That's on you. Okay, I could never do that. We ain't the same. All right? We are not the same, baby. We on two different programs. Okay? Shit. Okay, he's trying to crack my egg. Tell my son I'm a gold digger. You know how many times I've been called that all my life? That don't bother me. Hell. Shit. Uh-huh. Yeah, trying to hurt my feelings. Trying to make me feel less than. As if that's gonna make me stop having standards and boundaries when it comes to dating. Hell nah. Everybody don't want no broke man. Okay? You get a broke man, you get a broke man, you get a broke. I don't want no broke man. I'd rather be by myself. And I don't want no rich man that ain't generous. Ladies, I can't stand those type. Got all the money but don't want to spend on shit and cheap as hell. What is the point? Hell no. I love a man that love to do for me, honey. Okay, he get joy out of doing for me. It's not a chore. He's honored. He love to do for me. Okay. I'm sorry you never experienced that, boo-boo. Okay? Shit. Okay. Boo-boo. I love saying that shit. Boo-boo. Okay. Gigi, I know that's right. I ain't paying no bill. I like my own peace of mind. I know that's right. You'll be a fool to do it, honey. You'll be a fool to do it. I'm glad you got good common sense. Your parents raised you right. Ooh, thank God for having parents that raised you right, right? These parents out here just failing these people. Damn. Okay. It says he wants to be the mine. I'm going to dig all the gold out. I know that's right. I know that's right. Because there are those of us who have high level discernment and knew something fishy about this from day one. You sure right. Something fishy. And it smells really bad. It stinks. Oh, wasn't that his mom in the front of them town hall? People saying she want justice for her son. I'm not gonna get on the mama, y'all. Okay, I think we done passed that point. I'm gonna leave that mama alone, and I think we should. Yeah, we're gonna bypass that. Okay, that boat has sunken, honey. We're gonna leave that mama alone. All right, we're gonna try to be, you know, I don't know how to say it, but we're gonna be whatever. It says, no, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. I know that's right, Sonya. I know that's right, Miss Howard. Hey, now you talking my language, girl. Hey, I know that's right, honey. Okay, shit. You think I go outside looking good, body good, face good for a broke nigga? Hell no. Nah. Okay, that's no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Shit. They be beeping. They be honking. They be like, can I talk to you? I be ignoring them as hell, all right? I let them look. Girl, please. I pay them no mind. No mind. I just let them look. Let them look. Let them enjoy the vision, all right? Now, I had one guy recently, a couple of weeks ago, that I told y'all about. He was so fucking fine to me, honey. Okay. Man, he has some dreads too. Now, I don't care for dreads. I really don't care for men with long hair, especially if you got longer hair than me. I'm the bitch. I'm supposed to have longer hair than you. How you got longer hair than me? I don't like that. But he fine as motherfucking wine. But he work at that place. I know he ain't making that much money working at that motherfucking place. But it was just lust. It was lust. The spirit of lust was just hitting my toes. Had my toes curling, girl. You know what I mean? He just flirted with me, honey. I like all that right there. I love all that right there, honey. Okay. So yeah, it was a moment, honey. I had to go home and play with my rose. I had to go home and play with my rose, thinking about that man. And girl, it still wasn't enough, honey. I was like, damn, this ain't lust. What is it? Is it love? No, I ain't love. After that, I thought me playing with the rose, I'd be done with it. You know what I mean? Bust that nut. Now I'm over it. But afterwards, I was like, I want somebody to hold me. I was like, I want to hold me. Do. Okay. Girl, I wanted him to hold me and hold my hands and walk in the park and shit. Yeah. But it's been a minute now, so I'm over him. You know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes it just happen like that. Sometimes it's a chemistry and a spark. It's just the energy is so magnetic. You gotta get, honey. When somebody make you rise, hot like fire. Shit, I still be horned up from that being around that man. I need to release shit. So, honey, I had to release that motherfucker, and it still wasn't enough because I was still thinking about him. Because usually once you finish and you bust, honey, it's like, ugh. Like, okay, I'm over that shit. My goodness. I'm still thinking about calling that job and asking one of those workers, be like, what's that man name with the dreads? Okay, and then get on his Instagram, and stalk him. Send him a message, honey. I need to invite him to my OnlyFans and tell him he get a 7-day free trial. Oh God, girl, I'm gonna invite him to my OnlyFans. He gonna get a 7-day a 7-day free trial. I know you want it, big boy. Come on, stop teasing me, damn it, shit. Let's go. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Shit. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck all this teasing. Okay. Fuck that teasing shit. So much I can take. All right, y'all. We done hit the hour mark. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for tuning in. I see y'all good people tomorrow. Make sure y'all like, share this video. And I'm out. Peace.